What's up? What's up? What's up, you beautiful people? It is Monday. It is time to chill out with your boy, Hungar. That's right. So, we're going to talk for about an hour. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we are going to talk about something. So, I threw some invites out there. Don't know if anybody's going to show up, but I did throw them out there. So, let's see what happens. Me, I'm just chilling. It's Monday. I do a show on Monday. So, that's what I'm doing. Wednesday. Supposed to have a special guest. That will be cool. Gatorade. It has electrolytes. It's like Brondo. If you didn't know, your boy has a hard time with electrolytes. My body does not like to absorb them. So I have to drink and take a lot of electrolyte stuff. So, hey, the Crafting Gamer, what is up? I could always count on the Crafting Gamer, no matter what. If nobody else shows up to my show, TCG is going to be there. And it's awesome. And should have my Filipino watching today. My. I told her I was going to be live. Sent a invite to Liam James Plays OSR, but he doesn't like his brother that much to come on to my show. I sent an invite to Justin Thor. He's usually down. And I sent an invite to Shadow because he's supposed to be on my show. So let's see what happens. It'd probably be better if I started doing my shows like this so people didn't have to look at me like in real life. That way they can see the glorious beard. I did have a glorious beard. There's my baby girl. What is up, little Miss Gemini Wolf? Here's me without glasses. I look kind of goofy. I gotta put on my hipster shades. That's right. The old bifocals. Is the boy watching? Gemini? We should have the Bean, the boy, and the Squish watching. It has electrolytes. Yo, what up, Left? I'm surprised that you're actually on my show. You never watch my shows. It's interesting to see the Left. Hi, my. How's my girl? That's right. I need to check on those slackers. Well, I know, Left, you do what you can do, buddy, and I'm not going to like discourage you from not watching my shows all the time. I really don't expect anybody to watch my shows. I'm just not that interesting. Justin, where you been?
Nowhere. I had a bit of a an appointment this morning.
Yeah, I seen that you like moved some of that stuff on our game.
Yeah, I needed space for stairs.
Yeah, that's understandable, but I got the stuff where I can make the water well.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to build a new carpenter's bench up in the new area that you built.
Yeah, I didn't actually build one. I just tore it down to move it.
And yeah, you didn't build a wheel of paint either.
Yeah, the guy is on the campfire.
I see that, but I needed 300 tar, 50 shaped wood, 50 iron reinforcements, and something else to build the water well.
Oh, all that stuff was in the other benches that I took.
Yeah, I know. I went out and got a bunch of coal this morning, and
okay, I was gonna make a bad joke, but
yeah, I got a bunch of coal this morning and put it on the smelter, and then brick. I needed 50 bricks, so I moved all the iron ore over to the.
Yeah, I got a crap ton of iron ore, man. For anybody that might be tuning in and hearing us talking random stuff, we're playing we're playing Conan Exiles on our own time.
Yeah, we don't have a wheel of paint out in front of our place.
Yeah.
Yet.
Maybe that's what we should open up a competing shop with that one guy on our server, but just dealing in manpower.
Yeah.
Actually open our company.
Yeah, we need to get Left on this server.
Yeah, Left.
And then it'd be the three of us, man, being crazy.
We can reopen Limited Liberties Manpower Incorporated.
Yeah, manpower and staffing.
Yeah. There was an alliteration we used to have.
I'm sitting in front of my computer and I got my fingers on the WASD keys, like just fiending for some Conan right now. I was like, but I can't cancel my show. I got people who actually want to see this for some reason. I don't understand.
Yeah, we call them weirdos.
Yeah. And of course, Shadow's not on, but he's possibly asleep because the son did not have to get up for school today because we have President's Day.
Yeah. They have a statutory holiday here called Family Day.
Yeah.
And it's scheduled for the same time. The first Monday. Day? Well, this year. It's the first Monday of the third week or whatever it is. Whatever today is.
Yeah. The 20th.
Yeah. Because we don't have any statutory holidays in February, apparently, up until we got this one 2 years back.
Well, that's nice. Family Day is cooler than President's Day. I mean,
yeah.
Biden went to the hospital, talked to the doctor. Then he came after his checkup, came back to see what the tests are. And the doctor's like, well, President Biden, you have dementia. And President Biden's like, I don't remember asking you a damn thing.
Corn pop.
DJ, what's up, buddy? The link is in the chat, Deej. All the crazies come out on Monday morning.
Yeah. They're still awake from Friday.
Yeah. DJ probably is.
I actually got some sleep. I stole 3 from you.
That's nice.
I told you I was stealing 3 hours from you.
I'm not crazy. I'm just normal. Everybody else is just subnormal.
What up, DJ? How you doing, buddy?
I'm in pain.
You're in pain?
Yes.
Welcome to my life, bro.
I was out running through shit and mud, chasing a bull.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I did get a good video, though, so I put that up on YouTube.
Me bullying the bull.
Oh. You should not hang out with a guy with needles in his head. Just saying.
See, there's me. The Crafting Gamer wrote up the Starvarian. The leader of the Starvarians got a IQ of 26, a mental affinity, or how much people IQ of 23, and a physical endurance of 5.
Physical endurance of 5. On a good day.
Yeah, sounds familiar. Thanks a lot, TCG. I still feel honored that you're using my name as your Robotech company. That's kind of freaking cool.
Is it Robotech?
I think you said Robotech. Check this out. Ah!
That's terrifying.
Oh, shit.
My hair has never looked as nice as it does in that photo since that day.
What up?
Good day, gentlemen.
How you doing, Sean?
I'm okay. Today is family day, as Justin knows.
Yep.
Got a wonderful day off.
DJ's
Not that I have any days on.
Yeah, DJ's been running through poop and mud chasing a bull.
I have to go do that again later, so I'm just on a break.
Fun stuff, man.
I actually had to go into work today.
Well, since I'm retired and disabled, I don't do shit.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
I'm neither retired nor disabled, just unemployed. So
whatever. I do what I want.
Well, I'm halfway retired and I'm halfway something, but not tired.
You're a liberal with all those re's, huh?
No, I'm not a liberal. Screw that.
We're not going to talk politics today. I'm not a politician.
I was making a re-joke.
And you were rejected.
Yes, I was. And I'm feeling sad.
My daughter
about it.
says, "Happy Family Day, everybody."
What? What's Family Day?
Well, if you're in Ontario, you should be celebrating it. I guess Jeff and I will.
He was just talking about it, Sean.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He's just the all-time troll.
Master of it.
So what is the conversation topic for today?
I have no idea.
You're in it.
We were talking about Conan Exiles earlier.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
Fun game. We like going down. On our other server, we had a small, business called Limited Freedom Staffing, and we supplied people with thralls.
Yeah, which is a polite way of saying slave.
Yeah. So we went out and we just harvested slaves all day.
That was our entire gaming, Conan.
Hungar Starvarians is the bad company of his Robotech universe. That is awesome. I have a Robotech company named after me. That's what we should name the guild, Justin.
The Starvarians?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just throw food at people whenever they walk by.
Is it a holiday in the Philippines, my?
And now we wait on tenterhooks for the answer.
We wait. So, Sean,
it's not too bad. I'm going up to my nieces today. They're like, "Hey, it's family day. Let's do dinner."
Hey, what up, QC Rider?
What is the traditional dinner of Family Day? I forget.
Whatever the family wants.
Soylent Green. It's
Soylent Green.
Yeah.
You take the youngest of the brood and throw them into the blender with some coloring.
Oh no, that's what they do with the oldest to get rid of them, so that you don't have to pay for them anymore.
Yeah, but we got to be original.
Canada. This is Canada. We're dysgenic.
It's people.
Also, I don't think Grandpa will fit in the blender.
Well, that's why you got to chop them up.
Well, they make
Family
extra
Day
large
is-
blenders.
Family Day is Canadian President's Day.
Well, Ontario even, it's not even, they don't even do it out of Ontario.
There are
They-
different named versions for every province.
Yeah, they just wanted a stat holiday in February, so in Ontario they call it Family Day.
Yeah, in Quebec they call it FU, English speaking people day.
I actually think there was a competition to name it for each province.
Oh, geez, that would have been nice if it was like the competitions down here for like Mountain Dew or, you know,
My uncle
Oh.
did nothing wrong.
Bodie McBoatface or Schoolie
Full
McSchoolface.
face, yeah. Well, the Bodie McBoatface was for, I think, an Arctic explorer, and they ultimately decided they weren't naming the boat that, but they named the submersible that went with the boat. They called it Bodie McBoatface.
Oh,
That's what happens when you let the internet decide.
Yes, the
Yes.
internet does nothing wrong. You can trust them. Like they made that one AI, put it on the internet, and it became
Tay.
racist in like 10 minutes.
free Tay.
Gush and Granny. Yeah, the Granny Smith Mountain Dew. Gush and Granny. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the context, Justin.
What?
Blame Canada. They're not a real country anyway.
We're the most realist of all countries. And it's pronounced Kakada. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh, nobody's
Great.
live anymore. We're all just avatars.
Yes. It's tradition. So,
be-
is anybody doing anything interesting?
I have to
Well,
go
I'm-
watch
I'm
a cat
getting-
for a bit.
I'm getting my back
Ooh.
waxed.
I'm watching paint dry.
Hey, aren't we the exciting bunch? Yeah, they're out there in Streamland. Come see the show. Cat sitting, paint drying, and a back scratch.
And I'm bored.
Watch your viewers spike. Oh yeah, you went up to 7. There you go.
Tune in next week when I may try to pull a calf.
I'm
Oh,
going.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm
Let's do it.
going to give my ex a ride here in a little bit.
Okay.
She just sent me a message. I told her I'd have to wait a little while. I mean, I at least want to do a half an hour stream.
Hungar's Uber service.
Hey, you know, gas money and free Starbucks coffee.
Well, you could always go do it. Just leave us in charge of the stream and then shut down when you come back.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd come back and I'd have negative subs.
Come join
channel-
Hungar's stream now. Sans Hungar.
We
Your channel's
wouldn't,
bland.
we wouldn't chase off all your subs.
I'd come
No.
back and I'd be like banned and fined, minus subs. It'd be like, thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
They'll only give you one content strike.
Yeah, one content strike for each comment you make, Justin.
Don't you forget it. There's one right there. And another one. And another one.
Sean, have you been involved in any interesting games lately?
No, I had no games this weekend. All my games are coming up this coming weekend. I've got like a D&D weekend. So Friday is my OSE games. Saturday is my my first AD&D game. Sunday is my second one, and then Monday I'm running a 5th ed game.
OSC is so good.
I quite enjoy it. I was on your brother's stream yesterday, and I was mentioning that to you. This time last year, if you told me I'd be going full hog on a basic style D&D, I'd be like, yeah, I don't buy it. I'm fully in on the AD&D, and then I got sucked into an OSE game, and you kind of reminded how much fun it was, just paring all the nuance back and just going back to basics. I still prefer AD&D, but the thing I've realized is in order to really make AD&D sing, you need sort of a full player buy-in. Like they got to be down to the nuance, tracking the encumbrance and little details. Whereas,
Everything. Yeah, what James used to do too with AD&D is he put in where if we were out and we got damaged or something, we'd have to roll for infection.
Yeah, I do that. There's a disease chart in the DMG. I do that all the time.
Yeah, DM James used to do that, and man, did my dwarf had like a super high con.
Mm-hmm. You usually shake it off with a high con, yeah.
I wasn't able to shake one of them off. I had a lance stuck through my guts and ended up getting a really bad infection.
Yeah, I love details like that.
That's okay. You would have been perfectly fine because we used to have a paladin in our group that carried a bag of holding just to carry the dead bodies in.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you had a paladin, you can cure disease. And it's not an issue.
No, he wasn't a very bright paladin.
But what's great about OSE is that it's very casual friendly, right, and new player friendly. Yeah. So you're not handing a character sheet with a million little entries. Oh, here's your weapon type adjustments. Here's all the various armor class. Here's the
I like the weapon. I like the weapon type adjustments for damage against different armors.
For the strike, yeah, I love it too. But as I said, players, if they're lazy, they're not going to track all that, and then you're as a DM always reminding them. And
listen, you're using a mace, you're hitting a dude with chainmail, you do more damage.
In 80 days, it's a strike bonus, not a damage bonus.
Oh,
but
well, yeah.
Same idea. Yes, you're more likely to succeed and damage your opponent. But yeah, and so it's something I realized that I would actually, if I know a player is more casual and they're not into the details, then I'll push them towards the OSE. Whereas, for example, my Saturday game, all the players are 100% into all the little details and the nuance, and we can play all that and they love it. Whereas my OSE players are no, I want to keep it fast and casual.
No,
go ahead, Justin.
When you're going to do your game, how are you going to do it? Because my previous games have been fairly casual in the D&D.
With this game, it's going to be casual.
Okay,
it's going to be more casual, and then after we all get used to this, this is going to be getting everybody used to the rules again. And then hopefully we can really need that. A more detailed, more, grindy game. Because I like a grindy game.
I don't mind it. It's been so long for me that you might as well consider me as absolutely
new.
Yeah.
What I like what we used to do is I wanted to play a dwarf battle rager. So I went out and I bought the Splat book, and it was for second ed. But we played a weird amalgamation of first and second ed when James ran the game, and we played that game for years.
Yeah.
For years. I mean, I wrote a randomized name for my dwarf, and like I went into a rage, so I was mutilating a wizard's body, and the wizard and the group got like butt hurt because I was mutilating a wizard's body, and he was afraid that they might have been, some magical stuff, which there's some potions. So he got butt hurt, and he shot me with a magic missile. And then he was surprised when my battle rager jumped up and killed him, because I'm like full on berserk, right? I had the spiky armor where I'd run up and grab people. I was like full on berserk.
Yeah, that was one thing. The last D&D game I played, right? When we were going from a town to an epic dungeon and back and forth, right? That was the whole premise of the game. And I was asking what was going on in the town, like what the kind of shops were, and there was like a rag shop. I was like, oh, cool. And I went, that's money. So every time we would go through the dungeon, I would strip all the fabric off of and sell the rags.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy, he wasn't a very good player or a good person, to be honest. Oh. He shoots me with a magic missile. I'm full on berserk. I'm a dwarf. I don't like magic anyway. So I attack him. We're like 5th level. I'm a 5th level dwarf with like an 18 strength, high con, just crazy ass combat monster. He's a weak ass mage. What happens?
Hey, there is no such thing as a weak ass mage.
There is if the mage is first level.
Well, he was 5th level, but he couldn't do anything in close combat.
Yeah.
Sure it could. Against a dwarf, you just pull your torch out and you light their beard on fire. And then run like hell.
Well,
Turn around and sit on his head.
He died.
I got a talking stool.
The dwarf will be more worried about putting his beard out than he will be chasing you down.
Yeah, it depends on how metal the
Not if
dwarf
he's
is.
full on berserk.
And shove the torch up somewhere. Turn him into a
Wizards
lollipop.
are weak.
So the PvP went south, and then this player threw a hissy fit.
Oh yeah, I killed him straight up, and he got so mad. He was out on front porch crying.
Okay.
And the DM was like, James was like, "It's your fault, dumbass. He's a berserk dwarf. You don't attack a berserk dwarf without expecting him to jump up." And I tried to roll my save to come out of the berserk, and I didn't.
How old were you guys? Was this a recent thing, or were you?
No, we were like 17, 18.
Okay, yeah.
So 1832.
In 1814, Hungar took a trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi.
I was born in 73. I'm only 50. Yeah.
1673.
Seriously, you were born in 73?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Damn, I'm older than Hungar.
When do you turn 50?
New Year's Day. I already did.
Oh, you just did. Okay. I am also a 73 baby.
I'm a 71. I'm a 71 baby. Bah,
That's DM James' year.
I'm the youngest guy here. 85.
Yeah, Justin's like 1990.
No, I got 5 years on that.
Yeah, the 80s were great to grow up in, man.
They were.
We were going through the satanic panic. That was fun with D&D.
Yeah, it didn't hit so hard here in Toronto. I had one or two people say, "Yeah, you shouldn't play D&D. It's bad for you," but it was never a full-on ban.
Yeah, all of our family asked my mom. My grandma asked my mom. Grandma was the head of the family. Nice mark. So grandma was the head of the family. So what she said pretty much went, right? So my mom, and she lived like 4 houses down the road from us. And my mom was down there, and my grandma asked my mom, she's like, "So the boys are playing this D&D game. Aren't you worried? As everybody on the news is saying that it's evil and stuff." And my mom's like, "I've read the book, and I've heard the kids play, and it is nothing like that."
I spent the summer in '86 up in Kenora, which is a town in northern Ontario, with my cousins, and I had brought my D&D books. It was the same. My aunt and uncle, my uncle who at the time was a police officer and very conservative, they were like, "What did you bring? What?" And my aunt was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And it's like, so I handed her the books. "Here, read. This is what this is." And she's like, "Oh, this doesn't seem so bad."
Yeah, there's demons and stuff, but the thing is, we're fighting the demons.
Yeah.
The goal of the game
at the time, it was Beckme. I handed her the Beckme book. There's no demons in that.
Nice. Welcome to fatherhood, QC 250. Yeah. Anybody who's had a child, kids play with poo. One time, my youngest daughter, we're hanging out outside, grilling food and stuff. She walks up to me and is like, "I got you something, Daddy. Never take anything from a toddler that a toddler is offering you until you see it." So I held out my hand, and she dropped a turd in my hand.
Good kid. Good kid.
And and then my son, giving my son a bath for the first time. My ex, she's there giving him a bath, and I'm standing at the foot of the tub playing with his little feet and stuff like that. She goes to rinse him off, and I'm talking, and pee just right in the mouth.
Oh, the funnest story we have is from like I don't remember because I was a newborn baby, right? I have an older brother, and my dad was playing with his golf clubs, and my brother ran up and got the club in his head by accident.
You swatted, right?
Yeah, well, it gave him a nasty gash. They had to take him to the hospital. But my aunt was over, and they quickly rushed. This is the story I've heard, right? My aunt was here, and they quickly rushed him in to wash out the wound to see if it was serious. And she grabbed a towel on the kitchen table, and it's one my mom had just finished using to wipe my ass with after changing my
Oh,
diaper. Oh, so
When I was younger, I was out in the yard playing with a shovel
yeah.
because I'm stupid. You know, I was like 8, 7, 6. I was young. So I'm outside playing with this little shovel, and my mom's like, "Keep that up, you're going to cut your toe off. You better stop that, Hossy." Because Hoss, they called me Hossy. And so I'm sitting there just chop, 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 whack.
You cut your toe off?
Big toe was just dangling, just like dangling. So of course she freaks out. They run over there, they wrap my foot up, they take me to the hospital, they sew the toe back on, and then I just had to get that toe cut off last year.
Ouch.
I didn't feel shit.
Did you at least keep it for a necklace?
I wanted to get it bronzed, but they wouldn't let me. I was going to get that bad boy bronzed and just wear it like on a big ass pin, and I was like, "What up?"
Did they bat you with a newspaper going, no?
They're like, yeah, pretty much. The hospital was like, "Bad hungar, no toe." So
Just
yeah,
the bone. Can I have the bone?
me and James were climbing. The house we had up in Kentucky, it was built on a hill. So the porch, one side of it was like, I don't know, 6, 7 foot off the ground. And it had rough stone. It was rough stonework. So me and DM James were climbing up this wall, racing. And of course, right when I get almost all the way up to the top, I fall off and break my arm. So I cried and said that DM James pushed me to win the race.
Good man.
Blame it on your older brother, right? So,
Yeah.
of course, I got to spend that summer with a cast on. And then my dad thought he'd be slick, my biological father, jackass, thought he'd be slick and took the cast off too early. So I had to go back to the hospital, get my arm reset again, which hurt like hell. And then another cast put on.
Yeah.
To thump
Or
him
here's
upside
the
the head with
best.
it?
Here's the best. When I was like 14 years old, middle school, right? I got appendicitis really bad. And my appendix ruptured and it set up gangrene all over my intestines.
Ew.
And so I was out of school for a while, right? And everybody at school, because I was like one of the popular kids, football team, all of that crap, was asking my sister, she's like, where's your brother? What happened to your brother? Why isn't your brother in school? And she's like, oh, his appendix ruptured and he got gonorrhea. Yeah. So my girlfriend, of course, comes to the hospital. Is like, how do you get gonorrhea, buddy? And I'm like, I don't have gonorrhea. She's like, that's not what your sister. So I got to go back to school and explain to everybody that I had gangrene.
Green, not gonorrhea.
My daughter just said, "Ad hungar, no toe. Hungar the starvarian." 20.
She said, "Harngar, there's starvation."
The starvation. Yeah, I'm not starvation. I had eggs and sausage and hash
And apparently a toe.
and a toe.
Toe jam on his toast.
You bastards.
Next week he's only gonna have one finger on his right hand.
It's going to be this
Guess which one it's going to be. Yeah.
This one, Justin, just for you.
Hey, that's
At least-
okay.
If
At
I
least
ever
you'll
have to
have-
get a cast on my hand again, I'm going to make sure that I close all of my fingers except for this one. So I'm just going to walk around with a cast like this.
Yeah.
I need it to type.
I needed to type. Uh,
Well, you can't use your toes.
Oh. What sucks is my favorite shoes was flip flops.
ooh. Well, you could just like glue something to look like a big toe.
You can
That
start
walks
wearing
up.
clogs now.
actually-
They're enclosed.
Actually, this is hilarious. You can get prosthetic toes. They offered me a prosthetic toe, and I'm like, why in the hell do I want a prosthetic toe on my foot? I'm afraid I'll lose the damn thing.
Well, I'm curious. I'm actually curious. Is it purely cosmetic, or is there a functionality? Is it brace your feet? Because toes are used for balance, right? Our
Yeah, they
toes are
say
feet
it
for
helps
balance.
with people that have bad balance after they lose a toe.
That's what I was wondering. It's like,
Yeah.
Hungar didn't have good balance beforehand, so nobody noticed the difference.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to not having my toe. Of course, I had to do a lot of physical therapy, and I was stuck in a wheelchair for a while.
yeah, it's amazing. One little toe, and you think, oh, I can live without a toe, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like when I woke up from my coma, I was stuck in a wheelchair for a bit, and then after I got my toe cut off, I was stuck in a wheelchair a bit. And now, like, I was in the hospital the other day, electrolytes were down. No big deal, right? Just made me hurt a little weird. And then they're like, "Do you want a wheelchair?" I'm like, "No, I don't want a wheelchair." I'm like, "I will walk. Do not put me in a wheelchair.
To the Bronto dispenser.
I will walk. I will walk myself to the crematorium, man. I just don't want one."
Oh,
Burn, baby, burn. Disco
Crematorium.
inferno, burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Let the bodies burn.
so I've been looking at this Mork Bork.
What do you think?
I think I want to play it.
Well, get you a group and run it.
Yeah, gotta get a group.
You know,
I was just wondering if anybody else has looked at the book or.
I haven't. No, I'm pretty much all in with the D&D books that I run. I don't need to grab another game to try to learn and run.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
like
free
80
online.
pages. Yeah, and it's free on their website. Minus the artwork, which would be legitimately worth a satanic panic.
work. I love the name of the game.
Yeah. It's Swedish.
Nice.
So do you have to run it with a Swedish accent?
See, John, like you said, this is Hungar's stream. It's a surprise box every time.
And I can do the Swedish accent because I am 1/4 Swedish, people, so get off me.
I can do it too. I'm 0% Swedish.
Spur the birdie, be the bird, the boot, the bird.
I'm ethnically fluid. I can do whatever accent I want.
That's right. I'm ethnically neutral.
Although to be fair, my best accents are the
To
ones
be
where I actually
fair.
have ancestry just by pure coincidence. So
As you can well tell, I have no accent whatsoever. My voice
Hello,
is just
Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow and Sun.
Shadow, there's still room for you, man.
Even though he's going to kick us all out of here shortly.
No, I'm going to leave you guys running on the stream.
Okay.
okay.
You heard that. You heard that. He's leaving us in charge.
Oh, geez. What am I going to do?
Make Shadow the host.
Let me put my pink bunny outfit on to make sure this is a successful stream.
As he says, he comes back and he's got 3 subscribers left and he's been demonetized.
The feds are breaking down at his door looking for him.
Nah, I'm going to wait.
You mentioned the word politics, therefore you are banned. You didn't actually
What's
talk
wrong with you,
politics.
man?
You just mentioned the word. That was sin enough.
You didn't even say it. You just referred to it.
I don't know. You did call me a liberal. Damn it.
You were reading. Literally.
Well, I was trying not to say the other part of the re word that I was thinking.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, the tard one.
Look at this morose looking.
Uh-oh, Shadow's here. Gotta behave now.
This morose looking orange dot with an S in the middle. It's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. Hey.
What up, Shadow? Yeah, we got 20 minutes left on the stream. I'm going to stay. Like I told DM James, and like he's starting to do, I think an hour is good for a stream because people, if they want to watch a video after it's been streamed, an hour is not hard to manage. You know.
Yeah, you see a 5-hour beast, you're not tuning in.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder nobody watches my 48 hours.
I get a lot more views with an hour stream than I do with a 2-hour stream.
Yeah, Deej, you need to break them up into 1-hour segments.
Yeah, after you do them, put like Legion of Myth just did. He did that interview with Grim Jim.
I'd be there all
and
damn
he's
day
breaking it up into 3 parts. So
I need more shower videos.
Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. I just unfollowed that guy that makes Flame Princess.
Lamentations of the Flame Princess.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing him shirtless.
Yeah. Here, you want to see something sexy? No, not happening.
No.
Nobody wants to see my movies.
Yeah.
Man, boobies.
Hey, wait a minute. I've had other channels make videos just because of my moobs.
Yeah,
Why
they're
is this guy
insulting you.
wearing a topless pink bunny outfit?
Oh, no. It was me stripping out of the Greatest American Hero outfit.
Nice. I would pay to see that.
Well, that's your avatar, right?
Well, I have the Greatest American Hero suit. I have the pink bunny outfit. I have inflatable T-Rex. I have a whole bunch of them. People send me these damn things and pay me to wear them on streams.
Wow, I guess you gotta give them what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Shadow, if I send you a Pocahontas outfit, will you wear that on stream?
No.
I give you $100.
But
They're
it's the
gathering.
super slutty one.
They're gathering up $1,700 to make me wear the Princess Leia slave bikini now.
Dude, where's the GoFundMe account? I will add to that.
I can link it to you here in a minute in a private chat. Because
dude, I will put it. I'm making you say something in chat, Deej. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I have said something in chat.
Yes.
I'll make you famous.
Dude, you are now a mod on my channel. So you can post.
Damn it, now I have to behave. I hate
post
that.
the link on my channel. Shadow, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm just waking up. Literally, I've been up like a minute longer than I've been here.
That's what I told everybody. I said you're
so
probably
far
sleeping because it was the President's Day and your boy didn't have to go to school.
So far, the
Right,
topic's
right.
been us rehashing the psychic streams you've done the last 2 weeks. We've been doing an in-depth, detailed review on that.
Oh, okay. So I didn't miss anything, is what you're saying.
No. We've been questioning your knowledge of the game. With me being the source. Okay, I'm just totally bullshitting you. It's not.
Oh, I know.
Nobody's taking the lead and running with messing with Shadow.
Because he wasn't shut up, so
I'm
anybody
an
else
easy
could
target,
type in.
man. I haven't had, I'm just working on my first cigarette. Still got sleep in the eyes, the whole bit. You probably even heard me flushing the damn toilet. So,
Okay, everybody. Right there's the GoFundMe account. Let's get DJ wearing a Princess Leia slave outfit. How much to make it where you don't wear the Princess Leia slave outfit?
They just don't donate, so I don't have to wear it. That's the good
Are
side
you
of
like,
it.
are you shooting for a certain dollar amount? What's the deal there?
We're shooting to try to get the money so I can repair my damn truck before spring farm work takes place, because this is my dead time of year when I don't have much work going on.
We got to support America's farmland.
Yeah, I'm doing the Victory Garden this year myself. I know, and Probably growing chickens or raising chickens, growing chickens. I wish.
Growing chickens.
Chickens
What kind of
water.
fertilizer you use for that, Shadow?
Just pure
Pigeon
bullshit.
poop.
Where you get that chicken tree at, buddy?
Ooh,
And
chicken
the only
tree.
reason why I'm busy out at the farm this week is the boss went on vacation to Florida. So he went and took off and brought me the work truck, is making me take care of all the freaking cattle. And they're just at the point to where starting to pop out calves. So I got to keep running out and checking all the time.
That's why you went on vacation.
Yeah. Leave me all the hard work in case I got to put my arm up inside there and grab a calf and pull it out.
Yeah, you know, ranch work is fun. That's how you check for pregnant cows. You get a glove about this big.
Oh, not these days. You can get the vet to come over and he can run a camera up in there and look.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm talking about 25, 30 years ago.
I like the prank. The guy, I keep seeing this prank on like
With the pumpkin or the watermelon and
the
the
watermelon and Nutella or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a horse there. He gets his girlfriend to put her arm through the thing while blindfolded,
and it's full of
Goodness.
Nutella.
so it comes out all brown and shit. And then he pulls it away, and then there's a horse there. He pulls the blindfold off, and she's like, "Ah!" Like, you didn't see the horse in the setup.
I love. There's an old meme picture of a guy in a body glove up an elephant's arse.
Yeah.
And the meme says, "Look at this picture every time you think your job sucks."
Yeah. Whenever you think you're having a bad day, at least you're not the poop cleaner at the elephant bin. So what did you do today? Well, I was shoulders deep, baby.
What's her name?
I was gonna make breakfast in a while. Thanks, guys. Get my diet start today.
Helping you with a diet there, Shadow.
I'm starting to miss her. I should call.
I don't know, Shadow, if you really want to skip breakfast. Last year, I did make a video on where fresh Rocky Mountain oysters came from.
Dude, Rocky Mountain oysters are good. I don't care what anybody says.
I know they are, but I got freshly cut ones right on film.
Yeah, I grew up.
Everyone out.
I grew up on a big ass ranch. We used to get them all the time.
What did I get myself into? Wow.
You got yourself into my stream, and you know that that's a dangerous place. In case anybody are wondering, Rocky Mountain oysters are cow balls, bull balls. You get them and you cut them thin, you bread them and you fry them up, and they're really good.
Well, they can be hog testicles too.
Yeah, they're a little creamy, a little velvety. Peas stored in the balls.
Don't you forget it. The bladders
so
or something else.
Actually gaming lately?
Well, we already covered that topic.
Me and Justin's been playing Conan Exiles.
That's computer gaming.
Cool. It's
We went
almost
on
there.
this server, and some chick just gave us a bunch of free stuff.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was a chick?
It
No.
looked like a chick. We didn't talk to him in like real life, so you know, it's like if you don't see the penis, it doesn't exist.
Okay, there you go.
Well,
We'll
you
stick
better
with that
remember
longer.
that when you get to. You better remember that when you get to the Philippines.
Shut your
okay?
mouth. Shadow.
Just remember that you said that, my friend.
Look for Adama apples and big hands.
Well, I don't know. Some of them Filipino men don't have that big Adam's apple, so you might not know there
Yeah.
either.
If they have any Adam's apple, I'm staying away from them. I mean, geez.
If it's,
Why you guys
if it's
gotta
got
be
an
like that?
apple, it's got a banana.
Why you gotta be like?
We're decent human beings.
We're just being helpful.
Wink, wink.
Don't want to get you into anything you can't handle, you know.
For shame. Well, it depends if it's Friday, because you know Fridays, you know, anything's open.
Freaky
Remember,
Friday.
Every day's
remember.
Friday when you're retired.
I know. That's why I was shocked. You know, waking up this morning, it's like shit. They're we started without me, but then again, I woke up at 8:30 and said snooze on the old alarm because the boys got the day off, and I got the whole day, hopefully, to hang out with him. For once, it seems like every time I turn around, he's, up to here with school and
Being
stuff.
a teenager.
Yeah, pretty much. He I mean, he always has time for the Sunday show with Donald, which is cool. We review a cool movie, and yesterday we reviewed one of the coolest movies of all time, John Carter. If you don't like it, it's time for you to go home.
I love the books. Love the books.
Oh yeah. He's read, I think, the first two, and I'm getting ready to reread them all over again, just because.
Yeah, I read them all.
I'm a glutton for punishment. I literally have a stack of books like 2 feet tall that I'm like, some portion of the way through the books, they all got bookmarks in them, and I'm like, crap. I finished the book last night.
I remember seeing a breakdown of why John Carter failed in theaters, and it was solely due to the marketing campaign and not the content on screen.
Same with
absolutely. We during the video yesterday, that took up a majority of the conversation. They went out of their way to not promote it because they had just acquired Star Wars and Marvel, and they didn't want it competing because it would have competed. If they had marketed that,
it was a good movie.
If they would have marketed like they market everything else with action figures and toys and coffee mugs and T-shirts and crap like that, they would have made $1 billion. And we'd be looking at this point. We'd be looking at the 4th or 5th sequel to fourth or fifth book in the series. Yeah. And nope, they didn't want to have any of that.
They don't. The book
had the Martian chicks all naked too. It would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I should have had at least a double X rating.
Even right now, the John Carter comic books are incredibly, popular and sell like crazy. And there's very little actual clothing in any of them, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it was depicted in the books.
I want to know what executive had their ass up their head.
Their ass up their head?
I got the line backwards, so I'm sticking with it. Because, what nerd is not going to go see 2 movies in a month if they're both properties they want to see? Like, if Star Wars, the Attack of the Clone Jedis or whatever, came out the same month that John Carter did, you think you wouldn't have gone and seen both of them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like
they could have come out with the Marvel movie. They could have come out with John Carter of Mars. They could have come out with Star Wars movie. And if they had hyped them and promoted them like they should have, people would have seen 3 movies that month.
Yeah, and they didn't come out the same month. They didn't even come out the same year.
During that time, one of the Batman, Dark Knight movies came out, and one of the Avengers movies came out, and they literally still could have made a mountain of money, and they just, knowing that they were going to have to pay the Burroughs Foundation money and things like that, they just totally torpedoed it. And to be honest, I'd rather watch it than any of the movies that came out that year. As a matter of fact,
I want to see part 2. I want to see part 2. I want to see part 2.
It's been 13 years since it came out, and it came out on the anniversary. That story was written over 100 years ago. Think about that for a second. That story was so ahead of its time, and to be honest, all we're gonna have to do is wait a few years, and someone else will try and tackle that project. Whether it's an anime or a cartoon or something like that. If they wanted to, they could have made a TV series, and it would have still been just as good. Maybe not so much with the the CGI stuff, but someone will come around a little bit later and do it all over again, and we'll just have to accept new actors, and that's fine, because God, I can't even remember the guy's name who played John Carter, but they'll get a better looking Deja Thoris, another actor to play John Carter, and that's all that'll be missing, because they'll have the same CGI effects.
Yeah, Khal Taraka was CGI.
Actually, the CGI is better now.
Right, but that'll always be the case.
Yeah.
But I mean, how many of us still watch things like Babylon 5, despite the graphics being, eh?
Well, guys,
Yeah,
I'm
well-
going to call it here because
Oh,
I've got to give my ex a ride.
No worries,
It's-
guys.
It's
Hungar's
4
Uber
minutes
service is
early.
on is
You're
online.
4 minutes early. Come on now.
Okay,
This is
4
supposed
minutes.
to go an hour.
4 minutes.
Now we just sit here quietly and watch the
Okay,
ticker
guys.
count down.
What you got going on, Justin?
You know exactly what I've got going on. I'm gonna go play some Conan or whatever. Maybe see if
Living
any.
the dream, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's working right now too, the bastard.
yeah. I'm on the clock. I have some paperwork that needs to be filled out by midnight. It's like 3 forms.
Way to pace
He's what you
yourself,
got
man.
going on besides chasing cows through poop and
I'm
mud.
gonna bounce tennis balls against the wall.
Bounce. Hey, DJ, since you're,
Good man.
can you play that video on my show? On my channel?
Yes, I can play that video on your
Would
show.
you play that video for me?
Hold on, I'll get it loaded up.
Everybody, this video is horrible and hilarious.
It is.
It's from Jean Lajoie, a great Canadian comedian.
It is horrible, but I love it. I can't help it.
First time I seen it, I fell out of my chair laughing.
I get in so much trouble when I play it on my streams.
And you're going to play it on mine.
Yep. All right, so there's that. Should be all loaded up, ready to go. Down below. We gotta do is share it. All right, now I'll start it.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Man.
It's juvenilely funny. That gets me every time.
It's the
So
ending.
messed up.
It's the ending.
Yeah.
Childhood cancer's on the rise, but the prices at Walmart are not.
Oh,
And yet, even that's not true.
But it was
Oh.
funny.
When that came out, it probably was.
It was
Yeah.
dark. Dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it.
I love dark humor.
Who doesn't?
Nurses love dark humor.
Liberals like Mage down there.
You just call everybody liberal today, Jesse. You woke up and
Shut up, you liberal.
You woke up and
Well,
chose
he's not entirely untrue. I've stated that I'm liberal leaning. I don't support our Canadian Liberal Party. They're a bunch of asshats, but I espouse liberal values.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
You're supposed to deny it.
centrist. I'm a left-leaning centrist. That's how I define myself. I think our government and systems should provide a social safety net,
Yes.
but there are ridiculous levels that some people take it to. Absolutely, but we should have social nets. That's why we pay our taxes, so that government will provide services. Do we want our fire departments to be ready to go in case of emergency? Yeah, absolutely. Right. In the case of, I've lived in Canada, we have a good healthcare system that is slowly being dismantled, and that pisses me off. Especially when I'm sorry, I'm dipping into politics here, but like our premiers, our conservative government's putting out this whole campaign about, how do you feel about putting funds into a private healthcare. And I'm like, no, I want to wring your necks if you do that. You're defunding public healthcare. And now you're asking you want to put funds into private healthcare? No.
Well, it's not like the hospital's not just going to ask you if you want to die anyway. It's like, hey, you want to euthanize you?
Anyway, I won't rant too hard, but yes, so I'm liberal leaning, but you know, I certainly hate woke culture. That's ridiculous. I hate the extreme leftists because they're hypocritical.
Yeah. Well, we hit the hour, guys. So
I feel like the only conservative here right now.
No, I'm conservative.
Lies.
What? But
I agree with
politics. We're going to bounce. Everybody, thanks for being on our show. Everybody in the audience, thanks for watching. Gemini Wolf, that was a horrible
day, everybody.
commercial.
Oh, whatever.
Don't forget, you can get your Hungar shirts. And everybody have a good day. And I will catch you all later.
Buy the other Hungar shirt. It's funnier.
Deuces.
God bless.
Have a good day, everybody.
Party on.
Party on.